Hello, I'm the Narrator. We've been doing this podcast since January, so I apologize. I'm just now getting these episodes up and beginning to spread our horizons, as they've only been on Spotify and a private website until now. This started out with myself getting bored a long time ago during a stage show. I was doing costumes or something like that. I'd been telling myself for a long time that I would do this. And well, here we are, doing this now. I'll try to post most of our shows, but some may not make it. All music, scripts, and sound effects have been created by me. I've spent countless hours and a lot of money into making this show go up and running. Now, in the middle of my recording booth, drenched in sweat due to a lack of air conditioning. Don't you just love when that goes out? The summer, nonetheless. Oh, one last thing. You'll hear this in future episodes, but I was clearly inspired by 1930s and 40s radio dramas. So yes, it is supposed to sound the way that it does. All casts are rotating casts. Some people are recurring guests. They will show up in later episodes. This booth started out a long time ago as a tiny little thing. It had a desk and there's barely any soundproofing or anything. Now we have this whole standing up booth. It's entirely soundproof, well, relatively soundproof. And, we've come a long way in these past few months, but when these were first recorded, they still had quite a bit of sound issues here and there, so I ask that you just disregard some of the sound issues that may be in some of the earlier episodes, as we didn't have quite the technological advancements that we've had since then. Alright, well, here we go.
Retrospection Radio Theater presents Come in and join us for a tale. Welcome, I'm Noah Martin. Today we'll meet a businessman from America. He and his friend, Joe, were sent by his boss to meet with a rival company salesman in a lodge in Maine. Picture this, if you will. As they drive up the snowy mountain path, they see there are 4 wooden cabins, each separated by outdoor walkways. After days of driving, Joe and Tanner arrive. But be warned, if you spook easily, you may not wish to listen to Retrospection's production of The Lodges. Joe, grab those bags. We're in cabin 3.
How many cabins are there?
4. One is the check-in cabin, one is the kitchen and dining hall, and the other 2 are for residents.
Why'd the boss have to send us up to Maine during winter? Are we supposed to meet here anyways?
Mr. Foreman said we're supposed to meet a representative of a head competing company. Look, Joe, I don't want to be up here any more than you do, but the sooner we talk with this guy, the sooner we can get back to sunny old Ohio.
Oh, all right. You go pull the car around back. I'll move the luggage into our cabin.
I hope this doesn't take too long. Hopefully we can come back to an agreement.
Howdy there. You can head to cabin 4 and park around back.
Got it. Well, looks like the storm is starting to pick up. I should probably head to the cabin before I freeze to death in this car. What the heck was that? Did I just see someone in the snow? You know, it was probably just Joe heading to the cabin. Man, this storm is really getting worse. Hey, let me in! I'm freezing my hands off out here.
Hey, Tanner, enjoying the heat?
Funny guy. Everything unpacked yet?
No way. Been like 5 minutes.
Whatever. Let's just get it unpacked and wait for the storm to die down. storm doesn't seem to be dying down too much, Joe.
No, sir, doesn't look like it.
Here's to hoping it's calmed down by dinner. But the storm hadn't calmed down by dinner, nor had it calmed down by the time I was ready to go to bed. Good night, Joe.
Good night, Tanner. Here's to hoping the storm has calmed down a bit by tomorrow.
Let's hope. I tried to sleep, but it wasn't easy. There was a slight draft, and I couldn't shake this uneasy feeling I had. I could still hear the wind outside, except this time the wind sounded like hushed voices. And all the while, it kept getting louder and louder, until suddenly, I sprang up. I wasn't sure if it was a dream, or if it had really happened. Hello? I reached for the lamp, and I flipped on the switch. The blasted storm had knocked out the power. I threw on my robe and fumbled around for the candle and matches. Joe! Joe! You there? There was no response. Joe? Did you hear that too? Again, nothing. So I lit the match and candle. Joe wasn't in his bed. I turned towards the door to find it slightly ajar. That must have been where the draft was coming from earlier. Maybe the storm died down while I was asleep and Joe went for a late-night snack. Yeah, that's it. We didn't have dinner. I looked around for the revolver I always bring with me. Thank you, Second Amendment. I opened the door. Stepped out into the snow. Oh, well, it's chilly out here tonight. Odd. The paths around the cabin have been carved out. Blast! There goes my candle. Let's try another match. There we go. Light. Man, the snow is deep. I guess it was quite a storm.
I didn't do it.
You had to have done it. No one else was here except you.
It wasn't me.
What's that? Voices coming from inside the kitchen cabin? What are they shouting about? I guess I should go check it out. Oh no. Joe!
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me neither.
I didn't kill him.
I swear I was in my cabin.
No way you were in your cabin. You killed this man.
No, I didn't. I went to the checking cabin to meet Chelsea.
That's a bold-faced lie is what that
I was
is.
getting to know the doll. She's pretty. That's why. I never came in here, I swear.
Well, clearly someone stabbed him.
Clearly, but it wasn't me. It was clearly our other visitor. You two came up here to meet him on business, and he wasn't going to have none of it. It's the Four Cabin's job to know what their customers are going to be doing in their space.
I'm not going to kill a man simply because we're competitors. That's ridiculous.
Why do they call you Croc, then? That sounds suspicious if you ask me.
We weren't asking you.
Because I'm known for my fierce business style. I hide in the water until I see a good deal, and then I snatch it up. They don't call me Croc because I kill people.
Harold, what do you do here?
I work in the kitchen, which I know makes me look suspicious, but I swear it wasn't me. I was in the longhouse with Chelsea.
But Croc said he was in the longhouse with Chelsea.
I was.
No, he wasn't. I was. Chelsea and I have been dating for years.
Are you really gonna believe him? He's clearly lying.
Oh, come on. I'm not lying. You have to listen to me.
Hey, you get your hands off me. I've got a gun. Now one of you is a killer. I'm gonna find out which one. You're both going to walk single file to the door, and I'm going to slowly back away and follow you both. Got it? Good. Okay, now Croc, you open that door, and Harold, you walk out first. I want you both side by side in that snow as we're out there. We're going to go to the cabin and check on Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Chelsea. Are you here?
Croc, go over and check behind that desk. Maybe she heard the screaming that woke me up and hid.
Oh my God.
What is it?
She's dead.
No. It can't be. Chelsea? Chelsea?
There goes our witness.
I was going to ask her to marry me come springtime. I was going to wait until our diving trip and ask her to marry me. I knew how much she loved diving.
She wouldn't have said yes because she didn't love you. Clearly she was talking and flirting with me when I first checked in. And afterwards, just before I heard the screaming, came running over to check the kitchen.
You both say you were with Chelsea. You both say you were in this cabin when you heard the scream. You both then ran to the cabin. Obviously, one of you was lying.
It's him!
No, it's him!
Shut up! I know it's you! You have to believe me!
Why, you little...
Hey!
Both of you calm down. One of you is a killer, the other one is innocent. Harold, are there any phone lines?
There were... but I tried to call someone in the moment I saw the murderer. The lines were down.
What if there's somebody else here?
There's no way.
Is there anywhere someone could have hidden?
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Well, it's possible there was someone else here. I mean, you both don't look like killers.
You have a gun. Why don't you go and see if there's anyone?
I don't know if I can trust you guys being out here
What
by
else is there
yourselves.
to do? There's a killer out there. And if I remember right, I have a radio in my car.
I don't know if I trust you guys. For all I know, you killed him, Tanner.
Look, you go here, and you go here. I will be right back. Just be careful. Defend yourselves if the killer shows up.
But wait. He said that he was with...
I'm going now. Oh, great. The storm picked up. What does it matter? My visibility may be gone, but the paths between the cabins have been carved out. I can still get around to cabin 4. We parked our cars behind cabin 4. Hopefully this blast of weather will calm down. There's the car! Here's to hoping this thing isn't iced over from all the snow. That's odd. The car's running. That must mean that the killer's around. I don't see him if he's around. I should approach the car. Oh my God. It's a body. Wait a minute. This is my car. That must mean that this is either Harold's car or Croc's or the killer's. Looks like that guy in the car has been dead for some time. Which could possibly mean that one of those people in the cabin aren't who they say they are. Oh no! Someone set the cabin ablaze! Chelsea's body is in there. So are Harold and Croc. But one of those may be dead. Which means the killer is burning the evidence. I've got to get in there, see if someone is still alive. That looks like Harold. Harold! Harold! Can you hear me? Oh no, he's not moving. Harold! Oh no! The building collapsed on his body. I've got to get out of here.
Just give up.
No. You're forgetting one thing.
What's that?
I still have a gun. A blast. I missed. And he's running off into the snow. Well, blast the storm. I can't see anything. Well, I've got to chase after him. I can't let him escape. Oh no. The car's turned off. He's been here. But I can't see him through this blasted storm. I shouldn't have let them in there together. I forgot one key clue. They both claim to have been with Chelsea. If there was another person here, they would have definitely been with each other in Chelsea. And they clearly weren't. The lack of attention to details has cost someone their life. Cost many people their lives. What if I had seen it in the car earlier? Here we go. Cabin 3. Hello? Anyone in here? Well, it doesn't seem like anyone's around. Maybe he left the keys in here. No? Doesn't look like it. I should go check another cabin. I think I can see a silhouette in the storm. It looks like it's moving for the kitchen cabin. The cabin's ablaze! There goes all the evidence of murder! Wait, what's that figure in the smoke? Well, that's Croc coming out of the ash!
Nowhere left? No evidence left. Let's say we put down the weapons and call it an even fight.
Are you ridiculous? You're a murderer! You killed 4 people!
If it was so ridiculous, why haven't you shot me yet? I slashed all the fuel lines of the cars. The kitchen is burning down. The main cabin is already burnt down. There's no food or water to last you long enough for the snow to melt, even if you kill me. If you do somehow find out a way to survive, then now you don't even have transportation down to the town. You're stranded up here with me. Any move you make is hopeless. The best thing you can do is lay your weapon down and fight me, man on man. You've proven yourself to be resourceful.
No. I'll find a way to survive.
Keep thinking that.
But doesn't that kill you also?
I can live with that. Well done! You missed! You have 3 shots left. Use them wisely. Yeah! Oh, you shot my leg! You missed! Ha!
There's only 2 options. Run away and wait for him to find me and hope I stumble across something in either of the 2 cabins. Or charge him and throw him into the fire. Either way, we could both end up dead. He's right, also, about if I survive. I'm not sure I have enough food and water packed for the snow to clear out. I guess there's really only one option. Yeah!
Ah!
And thus ends the chilling story of Tanner and the Lodges, starring Ethan Zink, Jacob Miller, Brandt Gebbie, and Noah Martin. Tune in to Retrospection soon for our next show, Beyond the Surface, a horror about the dark depths of the ocean and what may be lurking